What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And I just left Toledo. I was linking up with some sources I have over there with Jeep. And evidently the Grand Cherokee with the 2.0 Hurricane 4, they're piling up on lots. And I'm going to show you what the new frame looks like on the 28 Jeep Grand Cherokee. And I'm going to tell you why they made the changes they made, because, yeah, what did I tell you it was coming back? The V8. Yep. And the Hurricane Inline 6 will now also fit much better in this 28 model year Jeep Grand Cherokee. We're going to talk about all that and more right after this. Guys, before we get into today's video, I got to talk about the giveaway that's going on the channel right now. The Ram 2500, the Laramie diesel truck that used to be from the Air Force, so it's completely factory deleted. It never had DEF or EGR or anything on it. It's probably one of the most reliable diesel trucks you'll probably ever own. The extra entries are up on that right now at $200,000 per $1 spent, and there is a 2500X multiplier that's up as well. Links to both of those to be able to get in are in the description down below. If you want to get in on it, now's the time to do it. That 2500X multiplier, it was only available for 10 orders, and I know we sold 7 of them yesterday. So that means we have 3 of those remaining. Once they're gone, they're gone. Link in the description down below for the main store, tk'sgarage.bigcartel.com. That's to pick up any hand tools, scan tools, things of that nature. And then if you want to pick up the portable air pump for your car, that has a 2500X multiplier on it. The link directly to that is below, as well as the store. Get in while you can. All right, so I'm out in the TRX right now, and we just left Toledo, and I'm heading back up here towards my hotel here off of Woodward, getting ready for Dream Cruise. But I came down there today because I had multiple sources hitting me up about what's coming for the Jeep Grand Cherokee in 2028, powertrain options, all that good stuff. And I got to see a hand-assembled, I know someone's going to be pissed. I got to see a hand-assembled 2028 Jeep Grand Cherokee. And because they're putting them together in there, I guess when they hand-assemble them, it's trying to keep it where other people won't see them, like I guess on the lines or whatever. But I have an image I'm going to show you here in a second. Matter of fact, let me just throw it up. So this right here is the underpinnings of the 2028 Jeep Grand Cherokee. This is going to be the first time you've ever seen it. It's never been on the internet anywhere else, so here you go. And what's great about this, yeah, thing tried to drive itself. What's great about this is it changes some of the stuff with the frame rails, right? The current Jeep Grand Cherokee evidently won't fit a Hemi, and they needed to make some changes. Well, this one that you're seeing on your screen right now will allow a 5.7 and other variants of the Hemi engine to fit, as well as the inline 6 Hurricane engine. Now, I find it interesting because, you know, everyone was saying how tight of a fit it was with the Jeep Grand Cherokee with that SRT prototype that we saw at Roadkill Nights. That thing was exceptionally fast with the e-boost technology. And a lot of the people really at Jeep don't care. You know, they really don't hate the inline 6, but they really don't like the inline 4. Evidently, they have sold so bad that they're just piling up on dealer lots. and it's caused Stellantis to make this change. Now, I'm hoping, and I know I'm not trying to beat a dead horse here, I'm hoping that Dodge sees the same thing with the Charger and sees that they're not selling like this, and you need to modify the cradle or do whatever and put a Hemi in it. We'll see. But this is good news for you guys that were like, I like the Jeep Grand Cherokee, but I'm not ever going to buy one because of this bullshit. I understand where you're coming from. I can agree with where you're at on that, right? Nobody, if you've had a 5.7 Hemi version of the Grand Cherokee, you're not going to want to get a lesser version. It just doesn't work, right? So now you're going to have your Hemi version that's going to come back for 28. You're going to have what I'm being told is an inline 6 Hurricane version. And we already heard about this thanks to Motor Trend and a couple other places. You know, we've been saying this for months and months and months, but I was worried when I saw this e-Boost prototype that, damn, we might not get a Hemi Hellcat version of the, Trackhawk. Evidently, we are. So, I think, look, I think Stellantis as a company was like, F it, let's try it and see if they sell. Because Jeep people really weren't always Hemi people. Like, they're not really like, they've had the Pentastar V6, they had the inline 6, the 4.0. They've had 6-cylinder engines, right? So they're not haters of 6-cylinders, I think what it is they get to this and they're just like, man, this sucks, man. This 4-cylinder inline 4 sucks. And they're having issues with boost and grenaded motors and all kinds of other stuff. But this is a net positive if you work at Toledo. Just saying. This is a net positive if you work, and I know the Grand Cherokee is not made in Toledo before you get into my comments. And this is a net positive if you work at JNAP, But I literally was just meeting up with a high-level source at Jeep. That's why I was at Toledo. Yes, the Grand Cherokee is not built there, but that's where a majority of Jeep stuff is going down. And they happened to be there, and they were like, "Hey, why don't you come by? Let's, had dinner, chop it up. Let's or breakfast, whatever you want to call it. Chop it up, and let me show you what's going on here." So, let me know what you guys think. I think with these new frame rails and this new underpinnings for the Jeep Grand Cherokee, it will allow them to make back some sales. Because I'm willing to bet you money they put that 5.7 liter Hemi in that sumbitch, and I can tell you right now, it's gonna sell. It's gonna sell. Hurricane 2, gonna sell. The 6 Hurricane. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.